Now we are going to discuss about some important aspects of American history. It would have been better perhaps if there was enough time and scope for detailed discussion of American history. But the syllabus is huge this semester, and we don't have much time for the detailed discussion of American history. Still, we will try to cover up some important aspects of American history quite briefly so that such historical discussions can help you a lot in understanding the socio-political background of those texts recommended in your syllabus. Now, centrally, we will try to cover these three areas to initiate our discussion of American history. The first one is the American Revolutionary War. The second one, well connected with the first one, that is Declaration of American War of Independence. So the issue is that when American War of Independence was fought, it was fought on a specific declaration, and that declaration was an important one in making the American history. And then we will focus on American Civil War. Now come first to the point called the American Revolutionary War of Independence. The American Revolutionary War, which is also known as the American War of Independence, was initiated by the 13 original colonies against the Kingdom of Great Britain over the objection to Parliament's direct taxation and its lack of colonial representation. That is, we all know America before 1776 was basically a collection of colonies under Great Britain or British Empire. In 1760s or from 1760s, there were so many issues of taxation system that troubled the colonial people, or sorry, the colonized people rather, who were living in the colonies at that time. Now, in that particular phase, the taxation system was really high, and most importantly, there was no colonial representation in parliament. So that's why there was definitely a kind of anger growing in the mind of the people of Native Americans. Now, this actually infuriated the Native Americans to go for a revolution, and that revolution overthrew the British rule. And it is notable that the overthrow of British rule established the United States of America as the first republic in history extended over a large territory. So, in the history of democracy, this has been a special date, a special event, an event to commemorate, and that's why still American War for Independence is one of the important events in world history. Now, this revolution did not take place single handedly. Definitely, there were some legendary figures or great leaders who led the way, and the central figures in this American Revolutionary War for revolution or for independence. This list is a long one, and it includes George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, among many others. John Adams was the spokesman of the American Revolution, who played a vital role in convincing the Continental Congress to vote for independence. He also worked with Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin to write the Declaration of Independence. Now, this Declaration of Independence, which was written between that particular phase, was definitely an outstanding one. This particular declaration of American War of Independence was written or rather published on 4th July 1776. Now, in this entire declaration, there are so many important issues that have been covered, but we will pick one central sentence which is regarded as the most important statement on human rights. Particularly, it's the second sentence. What does it say? It says, we hold these truths to be self evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. The most among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So you can really understand from this particular sentence that the Declaration of American War of Independence actually speaks for human rights, freedom, liberation, and these are the fundamentals of American War of Independence. The Declaration justified the independence of the United States by listing 27 colonial grievances against King George III, the then King of United Kingdom, and by asserting certain natural and legal rights, including a right of revolution. Its original purpose, that is, the original purpose of the declaration, was to announce independence, and it is notable that references to this text, that means to the Declaration of American War of Independence, which is regarded here as a text of the declaration, were few in the following years. That is, in the following year, so many people on so many occasions referred to these declarations. Now, one of such occasions of that particular declaration can be found in the text which is famously known as Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln, which he delivered in November 1863. So, I think you can realize now, or you can understand now, that we are actually heading towards a text called